Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are going over the weekly energy, the theme, what we need to know, expect for the week of December 13th through the 19th. If you're watching this at a later time somehow, I encourage you to still listen. There's probably a message in here for you fitting in at your life, but up to you, whatever you feel called to do. So the overall theme this week is the river, and instantly when I saw this card, I started singing the song River by Leon Bridges. I will link the music video down below. The first time I heard the song was actually watching the video, and it gave me like the chills. It's all about what this week is. And also I started to kind of tear up because I know it's not just me, like the collective, it's been kind of an emotional, rough roller coaster recently. And like last week, it was kind of a, I wouldn't say negative, but like dark reading, you know, like all about how we have to do shadow work in order to move on. And then this week, it's just like beautiful to me, the river. So what this is about is accepting who we are. So we did that shadow work last week, and we have to accept ourselves and also forgive. So forgive yourself for the past, forgive others. And it's important to let your emotions flow and not hold on to them. So let go of all those negative things, negative self-talk, the negative past. Like, you are not your past. Like, you can move forward. Like, you know, life keeps flowing on, so you should too. And I just love this for us this week. So the river is the theme. And yeah, you guys should listen to that song. I never really thought about it, but now like the lyrics are like so obvious. I mean, it's a beautiful song. I love it so much. I listen to it pretty regularly, actually. I had to put it on before this. But some of the lyrics are like, I want to give you every part of me, but there's blood on my hands and my lips aren't clean. So it's like wanting to give your love, but you feel like you don't deserve it kind of thing is what I get from that. And I totally can relate. Like, so we have to, let go of the past, accept ourselves for who we are, and forgive ourselves and forgive others, and move forward. So I'm already liking this week. So we're going to pull some oracle cards, tarot cards, and get some angel messages and see what else. I'll probably pull more cards than this. I already have like a little pile here, and then some cards I'd let my battery charge, so I started pulling. I was getting impatient. Not impatient, but once I saw the river, I'm like, I need to do this reading. I need to tell them how much better this week should be. So yeah, let's get started. So kind of do this in linear progression. So we have 3 oracle cards here. They'll kind of give us a layout of the week, and then some tarot cards, and then I'll probably draw more tarot cards as well and get more information, then some oracle cards, and yeah, you know the drill. So let's get started. So in the beginning of the week, it says a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So this makes sense. Like, we're acknowledging our past, like we were going through this shadow work, and Cancer is a very emotional sign too, and full moon also is a high emotional state and energy. So this totally goes with the theme of last week moving into this week. So I think we've addressed some things that have been going on, and this is all personal, so it could be that shadow work we were talking about, whatever, like maybe childhood trauma or recent trauma that you need to work through. I think this is showing us that we're making progress, which is great. And then let's see what the next, show the world the real you. Yes, it's like accepting who you are, forgiving yourself, like I was just saying, and being your authentic self, and not like caring about what people think, not like worrying about your past and being judged by that. Just be yourself. And I love that energy. And then work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So that goes with this as well. Okay, I love when everything is cohesive, it's like I still get like shocked and like really excited when that happens with my tarot readings. I'm like, it happens like every time, which is what you expect, but still really nice to see. But anyways, so this week is all about accepting ourselves, forgiving ourselves, and sometimes that's scary, so that makes sense. So, and showing the world the real you is extra scary, especially if you have issues in the past with being judged by others or not accepted or something like that. Really showing yourself is a really vulnerable state, and that is definitely scary. So I totally get where that is coming from. So I have the book here. So this is the Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. Let's see if there's anything else I should add here. So for full moon in Cancer, what does it have to say for us? I think we kind of, yeah, it's best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. Stop sulking. And then it's suggesting spending time with family. And also it's talking about how it can be an explosion of feelings and stuff like that. Yeah, let your emotions out. Don't hold them in. Spend time with family and loved ones if that helps. But I think a personal issue, yeah, this is such a great transition into this week, because last week was all about working through our problems, and that's emotional. But we're, you know, just the act of acknowledging it is huge, and now we can come up with like ways to move forward. And yeah, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, I don't think we need that guidebook, so let's get into the tarot cards for details and go from there. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I see this card as us like nurturing our soul and ourselves and doing like self-care, especially if we've been really emotional lately. And yeah, I think we need to really take care of ourselves this week for sure, because I know I keep saying this, but it's been emotional and it's hard and it takes a lot on you. So I think we need to make sure to rest and love ourselves. That's like the energy I'm getting from this Queen of Pentacles. And I also love this card so much. Like just like loving your home too, like making your surroundings make you feel good. Sorry, I can't tell if you guys can see the cards. Hopefully you can. I should have changed the background. I think the tarot cards are bright enough. But, and then we have the Seven of Cups. So yeah, after we like accept ourselves, forgive ourselves, it's going to open up so many like doors. Like, you know, when you cut off all these negative things that have been holding us back, we're going to have all these options available to us. We're going to make room for abundance to flow in. We're going to take new opportunities. It's going to be like we have so many options. Like when we open ourselves up to like making new friendships, being loved, whatever it is that we've been holding ourselves back from or anything like that. I think that is what the Seven of Cups is representing. It totally makes sense. And I guess I'll show you just in case you can't see. So you can see that she's looking at all of the options there. And yeah, I feel like we've been holding ourselves back from a lot. I know personally I have, like mostly with like, yeah, it's about the past and negative self-talk, saying like, I don't deserve this or whatever, you know, like, and we got to cut that out. Oh my God, I said cut that out and Ten of Swords came out next. So some people see cards like this and they think of it as bad, but I think this makes total sense because we're cutting out that negative stuff that's been going on. And I think a lot, for many of us, maybe all of us, it's the negative like self-talk in our head. Like the swords, like the whole suit really represents like our mental state. Like, and that's why with Ten of Swords, I often think it's something internal that we're cutting off, but it also could be relationships or habits too. That's also self, but like it can be anything that's making you not be like align with who you want to be and your desires. And after like thinking about what we really want to with the Seven of Cups and also cutting out all the negative things and working through our shadow self and our inner child work, it's gonna be more clear what needs to change. And that's what I see is happening in the middle of the week with the Ten of Swords. And I think that kind of ties into like we'll probably need some self-care and nurturing. Even if things are bad for us and we know and we cut it off, it's still not easy. So definitely important to take care of ourselves this week. But when we end these toxic things, these toxic behaviors, these toxic thoughts, we're going to have so much more room for good. And then we're going to be more ourselves. Yeah. Cutting off anything that doesn't align with who you really are and where you want to be. Like if anything's holding you back, it's time to cut that out. And then we have strength. This is like showing us like it's going to be hard, but you have the ability to do that. And strength often to me like speaks about like bad behavior, like negative behaviors, especially like sometimes it could be with like drinking or something like that. But like with this, I feel like it's like the inner strength to cut out the negative things. I feel like I'm being super repetitive, you guys, but I think also like we have to do it with like grace. Like strength card represents like being powerful, but like in a manner that's not forceful and doing it with like dignity and grace. And I feel like after we do all this work, or we did all the work last week, and we realize our self-worth and all of that, we're going to have the strength to move forward and cut things off, people off even, but it's not going to be in a harsh way. It's going to be like, we might, sometimes we're worried we'll hurt other people or something, but we're not going to come off in that manner. We're going to like come off as we like respect ourselves. We know our self-worth, and we are taking the higher road. We're taking the path to be our best selves, and it's going to come off like you are strong, because you are. Like, it takes a lot of effort to do these things and acknowledge what is best for you. And I think this is awesome. I'm loving this week so much more than the past weeks. And then we have Two of Cups. So this represents like relationships of any kind. So maybe this also will strengthen the bonds you have with, you'll realize after doing all this work, like who actually is really there for you and who aligns with you. And I think it will make you be more grateful for them. And I encourage you to talk to them and tell people how awesome they are and how much they mean to you, because I don't think we, as a society, we do that enough. Show our gratitude and like love, even though we feel that way. Maybe we think we do, but like just think about yourself. Like, think about what we've been going through. Like, I keep saying this negative self-talk, like other people are feeling that way too. And I think that this card is speaking to me, like, just be grateful for the ones that are in alignment with us and are bettering us and are there for us during the hard times and the good times. I think we're being called to spend time with them this week, and this can be friends, coworkers, your like relationship, anyone, family, like whoever it is, your pets. Just spend time, show love to those who have been there for you, and because you cut out the bad people, and now you've got these great people, and you want to appreciate them and show them and nurture that friendship relationship, because those are the people you want to stick around so you can continue to be this amazing version of yourself. And let's see what we have. Oh, and then death is rebirth, and Scorpio kind of has to do with that. And also, death is another card people don't like. I actually like it because things have to end for new beginnings to start. And you can see this like sun coming out in the background. So again, all these cards are going really well together, kind of like we already had one ending, but there's going to be like multiple. Like, I mean, I think a lot of us are doing major work on ourselves, and things are ending. So again, this could be relationships, and maybe like going with the Two of Cups. It doesn't mean like that good relationships are ending, but I think it also is confirmation that some, and like, things that aren't good for us need to end, and that will make room for more positive relationships of all kinds to come into your life, positive things in general. So work through your fears, cut things off that aren't good for you. I don't know why that is coming through really strong, like just letting go of all the past that's holding. The river too goes with this, like just let your emotions flow. Don't get hung up on the past. And if anything's hanging you up, anything's blocking that flow of life, it's time to cut it off, and move forward. And that's it. Just leave it behind. You don't need to wallow in it anymore. The past is the past. You got to keep flowing on. And it looks like this may be really hard for some people. We've got the Three of Swords here. So it's not easy ever. I said this earlier, I think, didn't I? That cutting people off, even if they're bad, working through our fears, this goes with too. Like Three of Swords, I think here definitely has to do with owning up to our fears and our anxiety, and maybe we're going to put ourselves in positions to make new friends and stuff now with that Two of Cups, and that's scary. And working through your fears and showing people, like being vulnerable, like I mentioned earlier, that is terrifying to me personally. I understand that, and cutting people off and being like, like this rebirth, it's going to be scary, but it's going to be so worth it. And I feel like now you have the tools to do so. You realize what people you can lean on. You have this inner strength now, this self-worth. And even though it's going to be really scary and you'll probably feel some anxiety, I'm seeing, you have all the tools now, and you know that you deserve a better life. And it's okay to feel these bad emotions. But again, you got to let them flow. You don't hang on to them. That's the whole thing with the river. You can feel them. You don't want to like not feel things or push them to the side, because that's not flowing either. So let it out. If you gotta cry or whatever, need to just scream into a pillow, whatever it is, just do what you gotta do, and it's going to be okay. I feel like that card next to death, like, you know, that there's gonna be something ending that doesn't feel good, but it's gonna make way for so much goodness. So the theme of this week for sure is letting life flow and not getting hung up on the past, whether it be negative people, negative thoughts. I think a lot of this is personal negative talk, and the people that reinforce this negative talk that we're telling ourselves, people that are putting us down, holding us back from our dreams. If people love you and care about you, they don't do that. They accept you. And sure, you have some disagreements with people in your life sometimes, but they don't make you feel bad. So it's time to recognize that and not let anyone hold us back from being our true selves. And we're going to make way for such good things. Like, this is definitely, I see like emotions this week, you know, especially I think maybe after we make all these changes throughout the week, that's why we're feeling kind of like, oh my God, like anxiety at the end of the week. But we got to lean on our friends and our people, ourselves, you know, our online community too. If you're feeling alone, like, we're all here. We're all going through this too. And it's going to be a good thing. Yeah. Let it flow. Oh, I love this. So let's see. We've got some oracle cards, or should I get more tarot cards? How long have we been talking? I feel like I was really repetitive, but the messages are coming through from Spirit are really clear to me. I hope they're clear to you. There's endings this week for sure. We've got tens, you know, we've got like death for a new beginning, but we're going to pull through. It's going to be okay. We're going to work through our fears and show the world the real us. And yeah, I feel like I've talked to a few of you too. It's been rough, right? Like, so things are going to be so much better. Oh, I love this. So we have here benefactor, grace, and generosity. And I feel like, yeah, just when we do good things, like, and we keep these good people around us, we're gonna totally just benefit. Like, the more good we do and the more like positivity we surround ourselves with, then the more that comes back to us, you'll benefit as well. So I think keeping the positive people around, the positive thoughts, and cutting out all the negative will just like triple the positive that comes into our lives. And transpersonal, the Watchers. I can't remember what this one refers to. I think it means like sometimes you just have to like sit back and let things go. Yeah, okay, I remember this now when I read the book. It's all about not like holding on to things and just watching. Like, here, I'll read the book because I can't. Serendipity, the observer and witness. When it appears, it's an invitation to stop doing. Time to step back. If you have a thought or opinion, keep it to yourself. I think this kind of goes well with strength. Like, if people, like, when you cut them off or something, or even in your head, you're like fighting back. You're like, no, you don't deserve this happiness, or, you know, like whatever you say to yourself that's holding you back. It's time to not react. It's time to just like, and if someone says something mean to you or whatever, don't stoop to their level. Just let it go. That's what I'm getting from this card. Don't engage with the action happening around you. And I put this down right below strength, which totally goes with that, like being like dealing with obstacles with grace and moving forward and not stooping to the level of, you know, people that are putting you down. You know, you just let it go, and you're going to walk away and they're going to be like, wow, like you're going to look like, you know, like so graceful and so confident, and you don't want to argue anyways. That's such bad energy. And then we have adaptability, Woodwife's adaptability. I love this. So we are going to have to be adaptable this week. We're going to have a lot of changes. We're going to be open, and we need to go with the flow. Oh, adaptable does go with the flow with the river. So being adaptable is a great trait. Like, when things change, you know, like if you're not adaptable, that makes you kind of cling on to the past, and we're moving forward, baby. We're not stuck in the past. It's the whole theme this week. So we need to make sure that we are open to new experiences, open to new things, ideas, and opening our minds and not being hung up or doing that like whole attitude, keep saying like, I can't do this, blah, 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 you know, no, you can, and be open to new things. Yeah. And once we cut off all these bad things and these bad thoughts and we let our emotions out, we don't push them to the side, we're going to have all this room for new things in our lives, and we have to be adaptable to it and not like hide away from it. And it's going to be awesome. And I see some major transformation coming for us, and I think it's going to be so great. Let's see if there's anything in here. Where's that one again? Sure. Oops. I just dropped something. So it's a reminder to be grounded no matter what life offers you. You need to know who you are, what you'll tolerate, what you've learned to date, and what boundaries to set so you feel good about yourself. Yes, we need boundaries is really important, especially after we cut off bad people. You know, it's important to set boundaries moving forward. Life is going to offer you something extraordinary now, and in order to learn and receive its blessings, you must remember that being grounded gives you more freedom and not less. You have everything you need. You have all it takes to do this right now. If you also keep reminding yourself to be flexible, you will be amazed at how well things play out for you. This is awesome. And I love ending with that. I feel like I'm going to do a few more cards here. Have I used these in a reading? I think I did once. Oh my god, this is great. Go with the flow. Like, what? Everything is like so cohesive here. As you begin to release control, you allow the universe to manifest all possibilities. When you surrender, you welcome the flow of infinite blessings to come to you naturally. Yes, go with the flow. Oh my god, that is perfect. And then letting go. Oh, this is great too. Releasing all things that no longer serve your highest purpose. Letting go simply means no goal, no past, no future. Embrace the gift of being here and now without any resistance. Yes. And then I have one more here. It says goddess. Yes. No matter your gender, you guys are all god and goddesses. And as you begin to unravel deeper levels of self-love, you release old patterns and reconnect with your inner goddess. Align with the divine feminine and tap into your ethereal essence. Yes, this is like such a good way to wrap up everything we've talked about for this week. Well, I'll do an angel number too. I forgot about that. I think I have more cards, but I feel like it's been 22-11. Oh my god, 22-11. That's kind of cool to see that. But yeah, I feel like this spirit's being really clear about this week, and I feel like I've repeated myself so many times because these cards are going really well together. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear messages. And I think it's also like Spirit telling us, like, good job. You know, like this is hard work to make changes and acknowledge what has, you know, what we consider bad about ourselves and accepting it and moving forward. That's really hard. And I'm proud of you guys too. So you know what Spirit is as well. Your spirit guides are like totally there cheering you on. You guys are not alone. So let's get one final message from our spirit guides. Angel number. I've been getting so many freaking 11s, like with every roll I spin, or roll I roll, whatever. 11-8. So I'll go angel number 11. But I swear, like the past few, like I've been doing daily readings too, you know, or maybe you don't know, but there's like 11 and like everything, like you guys, new beginnings and powerful ones and like positive things are definitely brewing. If they haven't already started for you and you're like, what are you talking about? They're coming. Oh my gosh, nice. People will appreciate the good work we are doing in our community. I was just saying I'm proud of you, and other people are proud of you too, and they are seeing this growth. They're seeing the strength you have now, and it's awesome. And you're going to make more like people are going to be drawn to this new you because they're going to be your more authentic self, more confident, and these boundaries you're setting, like this higher self-worth, like knowing you deserve better is going to make you like magnetic for sure. Let's see what else does it say here. Yeah, there's a new beginning at hand. We already know that, yes. And the angels give you their support and encouragement on your current path. Yay! And expect success, abundance, good health, and love. Like, expect good everything because you are just going to be radiating positivity with this new you in a way. You're cutting out like I'm seeing a new you, like all of us. So I am so happy that, you know, we're moving forward this week. We're going with the flow. I really like this. I hope you guys got something from this and it resonated from you. Please let me know. and I hope your week is amazing. I hope you are amazing, and if you're not, it looks like, there might be some emotions going up and down this week, but it's all for the best, and it's okay to feel your emotions. Again, here I am being repetitive. Gotta let them out, gotta let flow and not push them aside, because then they get stuck there. You're not moving forward. So leave a comment down below. I'm here if you guys want to talk, but yeah, I love you guys so much. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this, if you're not already subscribed, I would absolutely love it if you did, but no pressure. Again, just so grateful you're here, and I hope you got something from this. I know I sure did, so thank you, Spirit. Thank you to everyone watching. I love you so much, and I will see you super soon. Bye.